So we've got an alignment here. We tried to lay it out using the complex by PI tool. And after I laid out the alignment, I get these little extra pieces here on the tangents. And I've seen this before, and it's a little frustrating because when you try to delete it, that little extra piece, even though the other part of the alignment's not highlighting, you try to delete it and it won't delete. It's stuck out there. Or in some cases where I've seen you try to delete the whole alignment, gets deleted. So what you need to do on this case, I don't know why it adds that little piece in there. It really shouldn't. But just come to the alignment, go to where the ruler is. It's the rules, and we're going to come down and we're going to remove the rule. Okay, and you might have to do it twice. You could do it, but it looks like in this case it's working fine. So I just had to sometimes you need to remove the rule for the alignment and then the rule for this little piece here. But once you remove the rules, it kind of breaks it up into individual pieces. And so we're going to come in here and we're going to delete this little piece here and get rid of it. And you can see that it's not deleting still. Oh, there it goes. Good. So had to delete it twice. There's 2 items in there. And so what I'm going to do now, and don't be too concerned about this little line showing up here, because this is standard kind of stuff in civil, in the geometry section of ORD. It remembers the tangent line, so that's and turns off the display. So now that we got individual pieces, I'm just going to go ahead and put this complex it together. So I'm going to come up to my complex geometry. I'm going to go to complex by element. And the complex by element has 2 options on it. You can do it manually or automatic. And you can give it a feature definition. So I'm going to go ahead and give it the right feature definition here. So I think you're using the MoDOT baseline existing. For this example, though, I'm going to do something a little bit different so you can actually see a change when it happens. I'm going to switch it to, and you don't have to do this, you could keep it on MoDOT baseline existing, but I'm going to switch it to MoDOT baseline proposed. And I don't remember what the name of this is, but you'd put the name in, so I'm just going to go with the default. And so since we're doing the manual method, you gotta, if the stationing is going in this direction, you need to come over here and click on the first element, and you'll see an arrow down there, and that arrow is the direction that the stationing is going in. So I want it to go in that direction, so I'm going to come over here and I'm going to left click on that. And since I'm doing manual, I got to come out here and pick each item individually. And sometimes you have to zoom in if it's so small, but you want the arrow to continue to go in the same direction. I'm going to go to your tangent. Then I'm going to do the next curve. And then I got the last piece up here, right there. And then when there's no more pieces, you just left click on a blank area and then right click to reset the complete. Okay. So now when you click on this, it's in a complete alignment. And then you go, next step is you go up to the drawing production, and then you go to element annotation. You pick on your element annotation and you can reset the complete. And there you go. And if you really wanted that, after the fact, if you really wanted that existing alignment feature definition, you could come in here in the properties and just switch it back to what you wanted. So there you go. So that's the little bit of a bug with that tangent. Sometimes it does happen, but just again, drop the rules, delete the element, and then just recomplex the elements.